Finding affordable homes. It is a crisis not only here in Northeast Ohio, but across the country. The city of Cleveland is hoping to do something to change that, partnering with Habitat for Humanity to get people a place to call their own. Now at 3, our Winnie Dorch explains.
You're looking at Cleveland's first brand new modular homes. All 4 sit in the city's Detroit Shoreway neighborhood, a solution to a lack of affordable housing, one of Cleveland's biggest challenges.
New circumstances and challenges in terms of timing caused us to need to get creative and find other solutions to affordable housing here in Cleveland.
These homes are built inside a factory, then carried to the site to be placed on its foundation, like here on West 83rd and Madison. They're unique, structured to meet the needs for families long term.
We want people to be able to stay in their homes for a long time to come and be able to age there. So these are all built with grab bars, with wide entryways, all first floor living, just all the things that someone would need to be able to stay in their homes forever.
The city and Habitat for Humanity joining up to bring this project to life. Councilwoman Jenny Spencer and other city leaders giving the organization $5 million in COVID relief money to get these homes built.
We said we have to use this for affordable housing and for home ownership, especially in a neighborhood like this where there are housing pressures, prices are going up, rents are going up.
It's all part of Habitat's 400 home initiative. They'll build 100 homes, rehab 50 homes, and enhance 250 in Cuyahoga and Lorain counties.
We like to see to it that we're not just building a few homes and then getting out of a neighborhood. We want to join a community and really make sure that everyone can benefit from the presence of Habitat and not just the new homeowner.
Modular homes are not rental properties. They are owned by the people who will live in them. Leaders say this is the key to solving the housing crisis.
There's so many barriers to homeownership. It is not easy to become a homeowner. And so this is really meant for people who want to achieve that dream of homeownership.
At least 6 more modular homes will be put in this neighborhood. More to come citywide, a chance for people to have access to their area of choice. In the city's Detroit Shoreway neighborhood, Winnie Dorch, 19 News.